Once again, hello. Got another update. Not really, well, it's actually kind of exciting. I just had my first physical therapy session today, and I already feel better, actually. Like, my hand before, it was kind of like that, but my physical therapist did, like, lots of stretching on my hand, like this way, like, trying to get the muscles to loosen up and stuff, because I couldn't do this before. I mean, my fingers are all straight. They're not completely, like, up like that, but I mean, at least they're all straight to the top, which is something that I wasn't able to do. That wasn't, like, a natural position for them, but now, after vigorous but gentle kind of massaging and stuff, they feel good. She's got need to do some stuff on my scar, which, you see that really? Because, damn, I can't even, like, psych myself out of saying, but the scar tissue, for Christ's sakes, I thought I learned how to not do that, but I guess not. So with the scar, it needs to be free. It needs to be part of just regular skin. Like, your normal skin just, like, moves around. But when you have a scar, sometimes if it's deep enough, it'll kind of get, not really attached, but kind of stiff, I guess is a better word to use. So she wants me to kind of work around it, and where I feel like it's kind of stiff or not really moving, to kind of hold it and loosen it up a little bit. I have some scar reduction cream that hopefully it'll work. And basically she just wants me to make sure that my skin can move easily, and it's not gonna kind of become just like stationary, I guess. I don't really know. And then also I've got some exercises to do, because it's so bad. Like, I can't really show you right now. Actually, I kind of can. But, like, see this? This is my forearm muscle. This is my other forearm muscle. Like, ain't no give on that. Like, this is a good arm. My bicep, good. Sad, wilty. Like, even the muscle right here, like, on my, like, that's muscle, that's atrophied. So on my left side, it's getting pretty sad. Although after a month of no or little use, I mean, it's kind of expected. But, so I'm looking for, and I just did, like, yesterday I can reach around this way on this arm, but on this arm, I can't even, like, I mean, that's not even flexed. I mean, so my arm is just, it's very sad. I don't like having uneven arms. So what she's got me doing, she wants me to do, like, some bicep curls to work on my bicep. This sort of cross thing where, like, I kind of go like this and out to the side. And also some tricep curls like that. And instead of just doing it with no weights, she's got me wearing these very lovely Jane Fonda-esque ankle weight type things around my wrist, and I've got a couple kicking around the house, I think. So I'll track one of those down, and it's only, like, even just 2 pounds, and I can feel it, because my shoulder strength is pretty good, but my elbow to my fingertips is pretty weak, because not really. I mean, this whole section of my arm from here to here, I haven't been using it at all. I mean, I have been by virtue of the fact that to use my fingers, my whole arm is involved, because if I don't have this section, well, I don't have fingers, like, attached to anything. But aside from being attached by basically bone and atrophying muscle, this section of my arm hasn't been getting any sort of use at all, because I can't bend my wrist at all. So hopefully, maybe next week, after my next physical therapy, my next follow-up at my doctor's, she'll give my physical therapist the go-ahead to start working on my wrist. So that'll be some pretty intense stuff, I think. But she's got me doing some exercises for my fingers to stretch out. To stretch kind of like that, to get my thumb and my pointer finger stretched out, and also to get this is just after one day. My hand naturally stretches out easier because of so much massaging and stuff. And she did like a lot of massaging down my arm, to kind of get the ligaments warmed up and kind of moving around a little bit, which was nice. I mean, it kind of hurt a little bit when she got close to my scar, and when she was pulling some on my fingers, But all in all, it was you know, like a deep tissue massage. Nice, kind of painful, but ultimately for the good. I might be sore tomorrow, but I don't know. I wouldn't mind it. I mean, it would be nice to feel something that's something that I like. I mean, I like muscle soreness. I'm kind of a masochist that way. I like working out and feeling the pain the next day. So if I can get that from some physical therapy, that'd be nice, because it means that things are going to be built back up. It means progress. I've got another physical therapy appointment on Friday around noon, I think. So hopefully that'll be good as well. I'll be doing my stuff at home, and then I've got next Wednesday, I believe, whenever the 15th is, I've got a follow-up again with my regular doctor, and I'll get new x-rays done, I think, and you'll see how I'm progressing, and hopefully I'll get the go-ahead to start doing wrist physical therapy, and that'll be nice, because I've only just, it's been a month and 2 days since I broke my wrist initially. It's been about 3 weeks since I've had my surgery, so in 3 weeks, I'm not only not confined to a cast, but I'm able to use my fingers, my hand. I'm able to do physical therapy and start trying to, integrate my left hand back into my life. So that just baffles me. Usually every other time that I've broken a bone, I've been in a cast for 7 weeks at least, like 6 to 8 weeks I've been in a cast. And that sucks, because when you get out of that, yeah, you're all healed, and that's nice, but at the same time you haven't even seen your arm for 2 months. And then my arm hair gets all black, so I had to shave my arm last Thursday, I think it was. Because it was just so, without access to light, my arm, whenever like a hair fell out, it would grow back, and it would grow back dark because there was no sunlight. So now it's coming back in, and it's nice and light, which, it's vain, but at the same time, it just looked weird to have this like splotch of darker hairs that were growing in a completely different pattern. Gotta have my autonomy any way that I can get it, even if it is trying to control nature. But it's kind of like a bonsai tree, you gotta take careful care of it, and like snip it this way and bend it that way. So that's kind of what I'm doing with my arm hair, except it's less intensive and it's more just get rid of it, wait for it to grow back. Oh, I haven't opened up my bill yet, but I got the bill for my ambulance ride, which actually it's in Spanish. Well, the first part, instead of saying like for, it says por, so I don't know if that was a typo or if they're deliberately making me want to brush up. But I have that. I haven't opened it yet. I'm kind of scared. I found out that my insurance will pay 85% of my physical therapy, which means that I'm still responsible for 15%. And with less than $1,000 in my bank account, I'm not really looking forward to that. Hopefully I can just do a couple of physical therapy things, because that's just going to get really friggin' expensive, and I can't afford, I can't afford it. There's times when I have enough money, and I could do it, but I choose not to, but I'm not going to be able to afford it. But yeah, I guess that's it. That's ending on a kind of a low note, or a frantic note, rather, but, I don't know. See you guys later, and have a good week or so, or however long it is before I won't see you, but you'll see me, so however long it'll be until you see me again. Alright? Take care, and hope you enjoyed, and blah blah blah. I just opened my little bill, and hopefully my insurance will cover it somehow, because out of my bank account that I have right now, this $868.80 would pretty much drain me. So there's an option to check it out with your insurance company and see what they cover. But that's just friggin' insane. It was just for calling the ambulance to have them like swing by, $660. Are you friggin' kidding me? Like, they were a mile away, not even. Seriously. What else were they doing? Just like chilling out in the back, like sipping beers on the gurney. I don't know why. That's just ridiculous. Fuck you, ambulances. I'm not gonna call you ever again. I'll just walk it. Bitches. Well, I gotta take care of this. But, yeah. So, I'm gonna stick it to the man if I can. And if not, then, well, there's always prostitution. It's been working for years.